What is up, fellow tubers? It's your boy CrossShots here, and today I'll be bringing you some gameplay from the game Kingdom Rise. Kingdom Rise is an early access game on Steam in development by Flyleap Studios. To me it seems like a third-person hack and slash sword dueling type game. It's extremely fun. I advise everybody, if they get the chance, to go pick it up and check it out, alright? I am going to jump straight into character customization. Now, character customization in this game ranges from heavy type looking knights to light armor type looking knights. Depending on your personal preference, you build your knight. There are different types of helmets, chest plates, groin protection, belts, boots, pants, arm gauntlets, and shoulder blades. And then there's also an option if you would like to have your character have a cape, and you can change the way your character sounds as well. And the eye color and the hair color can also change. I'm pretty sure, since this is an early access game, they're going to be adding a lot more options in character customization, but for an early access game, that is pretty much all I would need. Next, I'm going to talk about the weapons. The weapons in this game range from, I would say, stealth to tank. And here they go. There's a stealth sword, a tank sword, a bowman sword, a fire sword, and a mobility sword. Now I kind of grouped two swords together, and you'll understand what I mean when I say this, but the stealth sword and the mobility sword kind of work the same. The only difference is the mobility sword is for get in, get out of combat type players. And then the stealth sword is for, I'm going to sneak up behind you and stab you in your back, such as I try to do in this video, and I do it right here, as you can see, because I am actually using the stealth sword, and it seems to be working exactly like I want it to work. Next, it's the tank sword and the fire sword. Now the tank sword are for heavy brooding type characters, like the guy I'm fighting right now. He's actually using a fire sword, and the tank sword kind of looks exactly like how the fire sword looks. The only difference is that fire sword is on fire, and you take extra damage from it being on fire. And then last but not least is the bowman sword. Now the bowman sword is kind of like your typical short blade sword, that it's for combat but not really for combat. It's like you're aiming at a different type of playstyle. Then there's your specialty weapons. Your specialty weapons are your throwing axe, your bow, your trap, and your mine. Now your bow actually matches with the bowman sword, meaning you'll be fighting at range, so you'll be using your bow most of the time, but if characters happen to get close to you, you have a weapon that you can use up close. Then there's your trap. Your trap is the big heavy gray thing that you see me carrying on my back. The way it would work is when you place it down, anybody that steps on it gets stunned for a few seconds and can't move out of that spot. Then there's your mine. Now your mine is the red crystal that you see before my trap appears on my back. When you place it on the ground, if an enemy walks close or near it, they will blow up, as you just seen that the enemy got pushed back a little bit. That was the mine going off. Then I seem to have skipped the throwing axe. The way the throwing axe works is you throw it. If you're in the way when the axe is being thrown, you will take damage from it, and when the axe lands, it seems to have magical properties on it. It blows up. So it's a grenade axe. Now I'm going to move on to spells. Spells range from teleport, fireball, fire circle, freeze, magic immunity, heal, stealth, and plane shift. Now, teleport is a thing you see me doing, as I just did right there. I teleported. Then I did stealth right after. Stealth is me going completely invisible. Now fireball. Fireball is exactly what it says it is. Most of the things on here say exactly what they are. Fireball, you throw a fireball at your opponents, dealing splash damage as well, I believe. And splash damage is when it lands and it hits the ground, it blows up. Anything around in that area also takes damage. Fire circle works kind of different from fireball, in which your character will start to hover and charge himself, you would say, and let out a fire blast around him in a circle radius. Then there's freeze. Freeze works the same way that the fireball does, except it freezes you. Then we have magic immunity. Magic immunity, earlier in this video you seen like a red orb appear around my character. That's how magic immunity works, and it blocks anything magic from hitting you. Heal does exactly what it does. Like I would say that round orb again pops up around you, except it's green and it heals you. Then there's plane shift. Plane shift is completely different because I haven't seen a lot of people use it. I've used it in another video that I'll be posting eventually. You shift planes on somebody, and it's a good way to dodge attacks or move out of the way of attacks, and a good way to trick your opponent into thinking you teleport. You can teleport, plane shift, and they won't know. So it's kind of like a mind game. And that will be it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you took the time to, please like and subscribe, tell your friends about it, and have a great day. Alright, thank you.